What is going on, everyone? This is Dylan from We The Coasters. We're checking on into Universal Orlando Resort. Should be a very fun day all together. And just want to quickly showcase, because we're here at Universal, and want to showcase the new movie that's coming out, the new Super Mario Brothers movie. You can see that's all around here for the Cinemark area, and you have it that's advertised all around in the circle right around here. So that will be there until probably once the movie is done playing in the theaters. But
which is going to be your birthday gift.
I know, can't wait. It's going to be very, very good, to say the least. I can't wait, because this has been a very anticipated movie for a lot of people, especially the diehard fans of Nintendo. So I'm looking forward to it. We got Lynn today, as you heard. But yeah, I just want to quickly showcase that when you're over here, because they do have advertisement. But anyways, lots of stuff going on by here at Universal. Lots of construction over at Studios. And of course, the fun over at Islands Adventure is just beyond the corner. Without further ado, enjoy today's featured presentation. And I do want to show real quick, they do have some Super Mario Brothers merch out here too, from Mario, the main star. And cups right over here for kids, to Bowser as well. All right around over here. And they got them all around over here, Princess Peach's castle. All these little characters here. And a van playset. So just want to showcase that as well. Now, Mardi Gras is still going around at Universal Studios Florida until April 16th. But here's an area where there used to be a water splash pad area and then benches, and now it's covered up again. I don't know what for, but kind of weird to say the least. And then they have a new area that's over here called the Cursed Coconut Club, which is kind of like what they did with the Halloween and the Christmas thing with the Red Coconut Club. Theme it for the season and all, and I think they'll have it re-themed again when Halloween comes around again. So I just want to showcase that as we're heading on over to Islands of Adventure. So, as we are here, we're going to head over there and do some of our favorite things out there and all whatnot there. Now, of course, the park opened up not too long ago, but Studios closes at 6 p.m. and Islands closes at 9 p.m. So be aware for today for Studios. I don't know, I'm pretty sure they're doing a private event, but I'm not entirely too sure as to what exactly is the private event, but we'll find out eventually once we know any information there. And as you can see, no way to get in on either side. Beautiful. As we make our way into Islands of Adventure, crowd level right now, even though it is early in the morning, I wouldn't say terrible, right? I mean, it's kind of in the middle. No. And it is technically spring break. Technically. So, last week was pretty hectic, though. It was, like, very, very bad. This week, it's just kind of, it's kind of there. It's not crazy, but not terrible, though. However, they are getting ready for a bunch of stuff that are celebrating, like, Grad Bash and all type of stuff like that, right over here at Islands of Adventure, where you can see this stage. So, the stage here, you see where all the lights are and all. These are all for Grad Bash. And they'll have it also for, say, 8th graders heading into high school and all that as well. So I just want to showcase that, if anyone's wondering about this type of stage here. Also, some stuff installed right over here for, well, will be some lights right over here too. That's going to be for that celebration as well. But another thing I want to showcase is this, though. If you notice with Seuss Lane, there used to be some banner stuff that's right over here, where these two would connect. They have little, I guess you could say, somewhat flowers, and for whatever reason, they're still not up again. I don't know why. I don't know if it'll ever come back, but it feels empty and weird. Well, good news if you're a fan of the waterfalls around here. The famous waterfall with the guy opening his mouth and the waterfall coming out. He is here. So you'll see it once we pass this tree right over here. There he is. Yay. And you've seen from before, like I mentioned, the Science Fury has reopened. We'll probably wait to do that if we do, but good to see that's open. And the water from that area is also working too. Excellent. As we make our way into Hogsmeade for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, the extended queue at Hagrid's was over here. Now they have shut that off. And look at this, the very famous sign there, Lynn. Look at the line starts here. These guys are always famous, right?
Very.
This is the most popular attraction in all of Universal's Islands Adventure. So that is technically where the extended queue is. To where then you... Yeah, exactly. So where then you see this train here, you see this gentleman. How's it going there? Good morning.
Good, boss. How are you?
Doing wonderful. And then we make our way to the star attraction that's out here. Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. Let's go get a locker, hop on. Next up on the list today, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. But first, we're gonna put our stuff in a locker. So that's gonna be a lot of fun right there. Curious to see how it'll be there.
So we just did Forbidden Journey, front row. I'm joking.
There is no front row Forbidden Journey. What do you mean?
That was a joke.
I know. It was still really good though. I gotta say though, it was funny because like in the Quidditch scene, it looked like there was like a black arrow that was like in the center of the screen. It was really weird. So like I noticed it and it kind of like threw me off a bit, but still wasn't bad though, to say the least. Looks like the frog horns going on in the background right over here. So some more Harry Potter entertainment going on there. And our next stop will be Jurassic World Velocicoaster. I think you noticed a very familiar sound. We're heading to Jurassic World Velocicoaster time. Right now it is currently a 75-minute wait. Are you ready to ride the Apex Predator?
Yes.
I'm ready. Especially how, if you haven't known, yesterday I was at Busch Gardens, Tampa doing some filming for some postal stuff. Made it to Universal after that trip and did one ride. Would you guess what that ride was, Lynn? I mean, I can't really tell from yesterday's trip.
Huh?
It was supercharged. That should be the obvious.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're funny. Anyways, though, let's ride the Apex Predator. Jurassic World Velocicoaster. Let's hop on. So funny enough, as we got off Velocicoaster, it's now 95 minutes. Yikes. Also, people do not understand what single riders is, so it's very simple. You join that line over there, you're separated because you're a single rider. So if you're in a party and you think you ride together in that, that is not the case. Also, a bit of a side note, outside of a test seat here, they do have an area to check the side of your bag right over here. That's able to fit for the small locker there, and those are free. They're not able to fit, go to the Discovery Center right over here where they got the big lockers, and those are the ones you got to pay. So just kind of want to showcase that if you're brand new to Universal and you've never noticed this before, but you go into this Discovery Center right over here through these doors, it's first thing to your left where those big lockers are. So just a side note for those that are coming there for the very first time as you're heading over doing Velocicoaster. One of the coolest viewing areas you can get of Velocicoaster is through these areas right over here. You can go through the little cage, get a view from there, and well, call it a day. And the same goes for even this area right over here too, throughout the low point areas of the ride. I see the coaster going on by just earlier. And you get that really cool view of some of the track going on by, including that first inversion that you see right over here.
Just do the same thing.
Going on by. It's awesome what was created around here, and I think Universal did a fantastic job with this roller coaster. And I think right now, other than Spider-Man, this is probably their next big crown jewel. Well, other than Hagrid's too. Anyways, our next ride is River Adventure, currently a 20-minute wait. We're gonna get it back for our electronics, and we'll hop right on next. So, yay! Before we hop on Jurassic Park River Adventure, just want to show you the Jurassic World Velocicoaster here with a wooden model. The front end of the car is $40. And then they have some really cool models right over here, including the front entrance of Studios.
A Thorntail, and a Cloud Runner.
Yep, some references
you know,
to Triceratops Encounter. And then the full coaster model is $200. And look, that includes all of the rows right over here. I would pay for the 40. I don't know about the 200 though, unless if you're a mega fan of the roller coaster. I can see why. This though, absolutely fantastic to say the least. Wow. So we just got off River Adventure. The end result, fairly wet. Not as terrible as I thought it was going to be, but we got kind of soaked.
Not as targeted as Pokemon Pluto.
No, kind of soaked, right?
You've seen the previous times that we went on, I got targeted.
Oh yeah, you did.
By the blasters.
I kind of want to showcase this real quick. So they do have these big dryers right over here. and right over here. I will tell you this, when the summertime really comes out and even when the warmer weather come out, don't even use these. These are the biggest scams you'll ever find. Just stand outside in the Florida sun and you'll save all the time and money. Trust me as I say it is worth it. Oh yeah. So I say this with the respect as a Floridian that's here, and also for anyone who's out of town, out of state, whatnot, don't use these. It is a waste of money. Just stand outside, you'll be fine. Well, unless if it's a cloudy day and it's chilly, then I can understand. But these, most of the time, don't do them. Kind of a waste. As we're in Toon Lagoon, there's Popeye and Olive Oil, and interesting place where they're at right there. Have a good old time. And the funny thing is that over here, they're doing a lot of work over here. In case you're wondering, the Popeye statue is still gone. That is apparently where that tree is at right now. But we're gonna head over to lunch at Comic Strip Cafe. A very well-known place. Different variety of food. I do want to showcase this real quick. This is gonna be the new Universal Orlando Pass Member Lounge. When it'll open, I'm not too sure. But as you know, Betty Boop Store closed now. It's coming, boys. Be ready. Speaking of Betty Boop, there she is in the corner. All right, so we're at a Comic Strip Cafe there, and we're gonna head over to Incredible Hulk. So I had a grilled chicken sandwich. Very good. Very, very good. With some fries. And Lynn, what did you end up having just in the food-wise?
I had that beef ramen thing. It took forever.
Yeah.
But it was really good.
So we both did the mobile order. I got my food first. I think it's probably I had a sandwich and it was the easiest to make. And then Lynn had the ramen. We waited probably about 20 minutes for her food, and then finally they kind of like, oh, whoops.
Supervisor came in, like,
Yeah.
like probably got off his break or something, and like we called him over and we were like, hey, we've been waiting for a bit, and he's like, yeah, that's expected because the line's so long. But I mean,
We did it at the same time.
please.
Yeah, we.
He brings out the ramen, and we're good.
Oh, I know. We did it at the same time. That was the stupid part. So I don't know. I mean, I know they can be hit or miss, but it's really weird because it happened, and I'm just like, oh, okay, that's something. Anyways, like I mentioned, we're gonna head over to Incredible Hulk. So let's go there now. Now, I don't know how well you can see it, but they have J. Jonah Jameson statue right over here, the silver statue over here. This actually just got put back here a few days ago. Now, here it is, and that's in the outdoor queue of Spider-Man. Just want to point out really quickly for wait time, Spider-Man currently a 25-minute wait. It's honestly not too bad, to say the least. And last I seen Dr. Doom's Fearfall, it was a 10-minute wait, and I think now that the crowds are in, I definitely think it will be up much, much, much higher now. And also, all these are gone, and a new station is almost ready to go. Dr. Doom, 5-minute wait. Surprised, interesting. The Incredible Hulk roller coaster. I just heard that launch. There it goes. There she goes. She's running good. Currently a 35-minute wait. Let's hop on. All right, so we just did back-to-back rides on the Hulk. Express came in clutch because it was a walk-on. You love this here. Although I will say this though, if you sit on a wheel seat, it does get rough. Sit in the middle, everything's fine. So be wary of that when you ride Incredible Hulk. Other than that, this thing is still freaking amazing. So now that we got that out of the way, we're gonna probably head over to Studios next. All right, no wait for Studios, and we are in. So as mentioned from before, the park is closed at 6 p.m. So we really won't have a lot of time to be here, but we're gonna show you some big updates. A few of them, as you can see right over here, and we're going to give you more detail once we're right to it right now. So some walls have been over here in the Hollywood section where one of the shops is, and they have closed it off completely. That's where the Hello Kitty store was, and they've completely walled that off, as well as the board that will tell you all the wait times for Universal Studios. This big one me right now, a 45-minute wait, so not terrible, but not bad. And it is hot outside. That's why they have a food cart behind the soon-to-be new attraction at Universal Studios Orlando, Illumination's Villain Con Minion Blast. By the way, other than these guys right over here, take a look. We got ladders and stuff right over here. This is right over here in that orange little bottom. That's going to be where the weight climb is currently. It's going to be right here. We got some orange trim over here. Their next goal is probably to get this all painted and covered up and what else to put on there. As you can see, they have now added some steel frames right over here on the left side of the building, as you can see on the outside. But a lot has been done. They're also doing work around the queue area. You can see some of that paint right over here, or the blue tape, paint tape, I guess you can say, excuse me, that is over within that area. They do have lights there, which I can see. That's good. That means they're working overnight. And that's just this area right over here. They have walled off this area where it can lead any of the Transformers characters. So if you have to do that, you got to make your way around to see them. And then over here, this is where the Minions Cafe is going to be, Gordon. Take a look. This thing is hard. They've been doing a lot of work here. I do want to show you guys too. A lot of characters from the Mardi Gras also getting some pictures and all right over here.
Most of the time.
So
He doesn't have land legs like I do, so
and continuing on over here. And then, real quick, we mentioned earlier in the beginning of the video about Super Mario Brothers. Don't worry, they have picture photo op right over here with the Mario Kart that's right over here. Kind of ironic because also the fact with Epic Universe, they are going to have a Mario Kart themed attraction over at that park in Super Nintendo World. Race in New York star Jimmy Fallon, currently a 20-minute wait. That is 20 minutes too long. Our first ride over at Universal Studios, Revenge of the Mummy. The crowds are starting to get a little hectic within the area, so let's get in right now. All right, Revenge of the Mummy went very, very good. About everything was working. The keyword, about. They had to use the alternate way for the opening scene, which it is what it is. In the meantime, we're gonna head over to Fast and Furious Supercharge, which, let's see, last we checked with Fallon was at a 20-minute wait. And right now with Supercharge, obviously it's a much more longer wait because of course it is most popular, and that's why I got the shirt. So we are gonna head over to Supercharge, the best ride, and it is a 35-minute wait. All right, just got off of Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket not too long ago, and safe to say that was one of the bumpiest rides I've ever had. Bumpy ride for you too. And you had a little bit of fun trying to get the touchscreen, right? Yeah, so, but I can tell with the look on her face, she is tired. There's a pigeon, Jesus. There's a pigeon trying to attack now. Oh my word. But that's gonna wrap up our day over here at Universal Orlando Resort. What a day this was altogether, a lot of fun. Overall, perfect weather, and just, we got to do a lot of things that was out here. It was really, really good. So, other than that, thank you guys for watching. If you'd like to, be sure to give a like, subscribe if you're very new to the channel, hit the bell notification for any future uploads, follow us on Instagram at WeTheCoasters, and our Twitter as well. And of course, check out the link tree everywhere on all of our links and whatnot are also there as well in the description. Also want to give a big shout out to Meldon Coaster Network. We got to meet during the time over at Universal Orlando. We got to meet them over at Hagrid's. I'll put a link over to the Instagram page that they had in the photo that we had with them as well. That was actually really, really neat of them to do that. And that was absolutely awesome and incredible. They are awesome people. Definitely recommend them as well. So if they are watching this by any chance towards the end, big shout out to you guys. I hope you guys had a great time during your trip at Universal Orlando Resort. So for myself and Lynn, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys later. Until then, I'm out. Peace.